Does trauma give you insights normal life would not? Hello, and today's insight is mainly about that. And the answer is if you've done the work, it gives you 20/20 vision. But only if you've done the work. Meaning, if you have spent your time blaming others for the things that have happened in your life and you haven't taken responsibility for a lick of it, then no, it won't actually help you get 20/20 vision while looking back. But if you have, it will definitely lead you to heights that you would have not foreseen prior, because knowing yourself is the most important thing you can do. And why do I say that? Because the only person that you will be spending the rest of your life with is yourself. 100% you will be the only person that you will spend the rest of your life with. And the most important thing at this point is to be your best friend and also your best enemy. What do I mean by that? I mean, you need to be able to... you can't be your best friend and only your best friend, because if you are going to regulate your own system, you need to bring in some sort of change, right? If you think about it, how does a heating system work in your house? Well, there is a system that regulates the temperature. So it usually stays between a specific, between specific degrees to keep the room temperature going. But then when it hits the high, it stops the heat so that it can go back down. And then when it hits the lower heat, it starts the heating again so that the room temperature can go back to what was the initial degree that you chose. So there is a retroaction that always happens. But without the constant monitoring of yourself and being like, okay, I am a little out of hand, and in this point I need to regulate myself and rein myself back in. Because if you don't do that, well, you won't be able to sustain homeostasis, which means sustain a equilibrium. I'm pretty sure that's what it means. Don't quote me on that. So if you absolutely want to keep yourself at a balanced state, you need to look back on what has happened, what can you do better, and how is it that you can stay in that state that you were in prior, that you covet so much, right? Because if you stop working on yourself, you will slowly but surely decline. And when you decline, things go worse. So, my question to you is, what do you need to regulate yourself on to make sure that you keep a specific, that you stay in a specific space, in a specific area, in a specific feeling, so that you can create this, the thing that you want to experience all the time? Ponder that.